over there with it?
Artificial intelligence is a field of study that has blossomed and grown significantly within the last decade. It is important that we ensure that the development of AI does not become destructive and unsafe. AI is something that we already rely on in our daily lives. From your GPS to the multitudes of AI that exist across the internet, they're already with us and we are already dependent on them. And we need to make sure that they remain safe. AI is a field of study that has interested me since I was a freshman in high school, and I have studied it both for school projects and for personal interests, so I feel qualified enough to talk a bit about it. There are three things that AI researchers can do to make sure that the development of AI remains safe. First off, they can align AI values to our values. Secondly, they can make the decision-making processes behind an AI open and transparent to the public. And finally, they can come to a clear and concise definition of the word safe. First of all, AI need to share our value system. When humans make a request, we often don't want what we literally say. AI needs to share our value system so that it can accurately interpret what we want. Both psychologist Joshua Green and philosopher Susan Schneider, who were interviewed by the Future of Life Institute, both agree that if an AI is to correctly interpret human requests, it must share our value system. The values that the AI hold can not only represent the AI researchers who create them, they must also represent the larger community. The public will be the one using these AIs on a massive scale. And so the AI needs to be able to match the values of the public. It's important that we also prevent major AI systems from gaining negative and destructive values. For example, an AI who is built for war could easily be turned on a civilian populace if it did not share similar rules of war values that humans hold. The values that an AI hold are important, but so are making sure that the decision-making processes behind the AI are transparent and openly known to the public. We must know how an AI works if we are to judge whether the decisions that it makes are safe and fair. If we are to bring an AI into our business, into our lives, we need to be able to trust the decisions that they can make. AI researcher professor Susan Craw believes that AI researchers must come to conclusions about what makes a good and bad decision with public approval, so that the public will readily accept major AI systems into their lives. If the public is to make come to conclusions about whether an AI is fair, the AI researchers must come to a concise and clear definition about the word safe. For example, what would constitute safe if given a situation where there is no good possible outcome? The AI needs to be able to come to the best of a bad situation. And for it to do that, we need to come to a clear definition of what we mean when we say safe. Safe is a very ambiguous word. John Havens, an executive director with the IEEE, suggests that safety should include not only economic and physical security, but the betterment of life, so that AI is not only protecting us, but helping us grow and prosper. If AI researchers can ensure that the values that an AI holds is the same values that we hold, that the decision-making processes behind an AI are transparent and open to the public, and if they come to a clear and concise definition of the word safe, we will ensure that AI will continue to meet our safety needs now and in the future. AI research into safety is a very complicated subject, and it's expected to take decades before we come to standards that are acceptable. We should start this research now so that when the time comes, we will be responsible enough to handle the smart AIs of the future.
Okay,
was good.
that was